Hi everyone, welcome back to Christy TV. Today we are going to talk about our own Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and of course the ongoing national embarrassment in Nigeria. This time around we are going to compare Natasha versus Sandra. This is just a very good and I decided to share this when I saw this write-up. I said no, I think my fans are gonna love this. According to the writer's name is Professor Mgbeke. He said Sandra versus Natasha, the movie Nigeria never asked for but must watch closely. I will announce the date and time for my live broadcast on this ongoing national embarrassment. Nigeria may soon be drawn into a dangerous political theater that threatens to drag what's left of our national integrity through the mud. The unfolding saga between myself, Dr. Sandra C. Duru, and Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is not just a personal encounter. It is a microscope of a broader pattern of a very dangerous manipulation, weaponized gender narratives, and calculated smear campaigns that must be exposed. According to this man, he said, I have painstakingly followed the due process to ensure that justice is not only done but seen to be done. And on behalf of every Nigerian who has suffered from the consequences of false accusations and political witch hunts disguised as activism. We have seen the global consequences of weaponized allegations. Johnny Depp, who was publicly crucified before evidence emerged to clear his name. Pastor Timothy Omotosho in South Africa, who spent years behind bars before being released due to weak prosecution. Reno Omokri, who narrowly escaped a similar trap. How many men, boys, and sons have suffered in silence? Careers lost, families shattered, reputations destroyed, and all before the truth had a chance to speak. Before anyone dares to reduce this to women tearing down other women or labels it as jealousy, let me remind you, I have paid my dues in this country. I am a baptized Nigerian. I have fought brutal institutional battles against corruption and cabals. I have broken the jinx of cartels, of dangerous and corrupt cabals. I am not a noisemaker and I rarely appear on TVs. I don't even grant interviews or even come live on Facebook, but I will do that on this Natasha's pathetic attempt to use our brains, our mumu don't do. When I challenge the Standards Organizations of Nigeria and the DSS, Department of State Services, they tried to bury me. I was branded a serial blackmailer, not because I was guilty, but because I stood against the influx of substandard cabals that were causing Nigerian buildings to collapse. Out of that struggle came the SONCAP program, a national conformity assessment framework I initiated. In Imo State, under Owelo Orocha's Okorocha government, I was defamed by political actors who didn't even know my relationship with Rochas and Ayochukwu Okorocha, and my role in making him the governor of Imo State in 2011. I was defamed by the late Speaker Ben Owajimogu and Eze Madumere, who labeled me everything from blackmailer to lesbian. Today, many of the people they used to attack me and my lovely children have apologized. Evidence doesn't lie, and neither do I. They didn't stop in Nigeria. They followed me to the United States, attempting to take my precious children from me through malicious campaigns. That battle lasted 5 years. I won. Thanks to the American judicial system, my legal team, the UN agencies involved, and my resilient children, we survived it all. So no, I am not afraid of a Natasha. I am not jealous of her. I am exposing her. I didn't go to her. She came to me. The same way she went to Fida and Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. I couldn't be brought over due to my firm principles and my spiritual beliefs. And more values arise award was sponsored by Natasha. She told me all. She confided in me. She told me that the powerful men she used and dumped and had calculated moves from the former NDDC MD Nsimekere to Emmanuel Uduaghan to Senator AKPABIO. She revealed her spiritual practices, her political ambitions, and her personal vendettas. Natasha once said to me, and I quote, "My goal is to dismantle the Yoruba government. If AKPABIO fails, the APC will crumble." She's told me about her planned alliance with Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, Mrs. Abiola of FIDA and others, allegedly paying them to disrupt the Senate hearing on her sexual harassment claim. Despite having no credible evidence, she wanted me to join her smear campaign and I declined. That prompted my viral post. No evidence, make peace. I will play her already forensically investigated voice to you all and how she was laughing at her useful idiot. The entire Senate and all Nigerians. She manipulated everyone and she's taking our public sympathy and support as if we are fools. Join me live on my platforms for the revelations. Wow. She even alleged that Senator AKPABIO murdered Mrs. Umoren and harvested her kidneys. And on this, her newest allegations, I have since officially petitioned the Nigerian police force and international authorities to thoroughly investigate. If her accusation hold water, we will all rise and fight. We will all rise and fight. But if there are yet another false alarm in her long list of dramatic fabrication, then she must be prosecuted. These are forensically investigated allegations are admissible in courts and in the platform. I have evidence, so anyone who comes to the public domain to allege anything must also give the public the evidence to say, hear and understand and stop lying to people and keep buying time by saying, when we go to court, I will tender my evidence. So why come to the public victimizing you? Why come to the public courts where we have already started crucifying the people you told us we are harassing and threatening and victimizing you? This bettered my unique book Unheard Screams. Men are human beings too, and their rights must be protected by laws and everyone. Organ harvesting is a global crime against humanity. Her accusation even dragging names like Patoranking, a Nigerian artist she claims is involved in that. His wife too was. I will play her forensically investigated and analyzed voice for you to hear. Another evidence that I will share with you all on my live broadcast, this is no longer about two women. Not about her careless utterance and her pattern of evil attacks against men when she can't have her way. This is about truth, justice, and national integrity. Oh, Diego. Hey, it is getting hotter, my correct people then. What do you guys have to say? Don't skip any part of this video. Keep watching. This prof continued to say, I have over 20 pieces of evidence backing every claim I have made. I will release 3 to the public. Natasha must also release her evidence if she has any. Enough is enough. To the Nigerian police and global human rights bodies, do your job, investigate thoroughly. Justice must not be selective. If it were a very dark man VDM, all hell would have broken loose by now, and he would have been arrested, televised, charged, and swiftly prosecuted. If it were Sunkuti or even that NYSC corps member who made headlines, or any ordinary Nigerian youth making such inflammatory and inciting statement, the police would not have spared them. Yet Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has made multiple unverified allegations and inciting claims without a shred of evidence, and she walks free. If her claims against all the people she has accused are correct, we will all join in the fight against injustice and oppression and demand that all those people be prosecuted. Meanwhile, the international community is watching and mocking Nigeria and our society agencies for the apparent double standards and the erosion of accountability in our justice system. To the Nigerian people, we are expected to release this particular irrefutable evidence. I invite every media house, human rights group, bloggers, and concerned citizens. The time for silence is over. Let it be known I am not a pushover. I am not a tool. I am not a liar. I am not a weak woman. Natasha is not a victim. She is Tasha, and no one is above the law. My people, my people. She concluded by saying, for now, I do not want to mention or drag in the secretary of a certain political party in Nigeria and his relationship with Natasha until we have the need to do so. This is written by Professor Mgbeke. Hey, no be smart in my crop of them. I told you guys that this particular write-up you are seeing, many Nigerians are saying so many things regarding this. A lion does not concern itself with the habit of alley cat. You can't conquer kingdoms when you are still chasing crumbs under the table. That is just the real fact. You were born to lead, not to linger where mediocrity fits. Eh? My people, make una hear this word. If your appetite is still satisfied by scraps, how will you ever test legacy? You want greatness? Then stop showing up like a beggar when destiny is calling you to reign. People are not believing this summer. Some are saying that this particular episode is very hot. People are saying that they can't wait for this particular prof to go live and release those evidences. Remember that Barrister Deji, which happens to be very dark man lawyer, has been saying that this woman should release the evidences that she has. Why claiming that someone, harassed you sexually? It is getting to months, like let's say 3 months now. We've not seen any tangible evidence online. Does it mean these are just malfactuation, or let's say fabricated words? Although this man already have said that he did not harass her sexually. The question now is, like some people said, that particular incident that happened in 2003, in which Senator Natasha accused AKPABIO of sexual harassment, there were equally other senators present in that particular birthday in Akwa Ibom. And this particular senator was equally seen posting and celebrating AKPABIO after that particular incident. The question is, does it mean that after harassing you sexually, you still went ahead to please him? We don't understand. We don't really understand. For me, I am not siding anybody. Someone can easily harass you. But for years, you've chosen to keep quiet. Why saying it now? Simply because your seat was changed. And according to your fellow senators, they're saying that she's not the only one that got her seat changed. The only thing she could come online to say is that other people were giving her seat for a better position, while her own was given to where cameras will not touch her. I don't understand. Obviously, in that National Assembly, whenever they are doing meeting, camera always capture every single senator in that particular chamber. So why using camera as an excuse? I saw a video of her where she said that they changed her seat, and obviously where they put her is a place that is not normal, where camera cannot touch her, where she will not be allowed to air her opinion. I don't understand. The last time I checked, that particular chamber is not always filled with human beings. Yes, there are empty spaces there, which cameras equally capture whenever they are doing the national meeting. I don't know if you guys are getting something. So this woman have keep on saying all kinds of things. We need evidence just to back you properly. We have been backing you and be supporting you and be, bashing AKPABIO and of course AKPABIO's wife. But it is high time, Madam Natasha, that you feel that it is necessary for you to drop those evidences you have in your possession. Rather than every time we keep making all kinds of statements on the social media spaces. Anyway, my people, what is your opinion? Feel free, drop it in the comment section. And what is your contribution towards this particular video you just finished watching? And then again, according to this Prof Mgbeke called himself Sandra. He said that he'll be going live to expose a lot of things. So I pray that I will be lucky to give you guys the latest updates regarding evidence against Senator Natasha, where she tried to convince this Sandra of a lady, Dr. Sandra C. Duru, to be among her team who will bring down Senator AKPABIO. My correct people, then, what is your own opinion? Please, if you're new to my YouTube channel, thank you for stopping by. And please don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification button so you always get notified whenever I post our latest content. Christy TV always got you covered. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more updates.